You're a fool, you know that. You don't know about the secret stairs? It's in the unmarked doorway. You actually didn't know about this?
No.
See why it's always empty here.
Because people are stupid?
People don't know about the secret stairs.
Oh, damn.
You see?
Huh.
People come die here.
A lot of people do come die here. God damn. Please?
Is that what we're doing? They walk with like the big man pose, you know the one?
Which one?
The big man pose.
The big man pose. Can you do the big man pose?
The big man pose.
Do the big man pose. What?
I actually don't know where it is anymore.
It's... Oh, right here.
Oh, Lord. Remember this move? Not today. An elevator? Wow. Can we go up to that?
What? You can probably like put over this video like, look at all these look at all these rats.
Yeah, just overlay zombie footage
or something. It's unlocked. Okay, what the fuck?
Dude, let's do it.
What is this?
There's no alarm.
Have you been here before?
No one's ever been in here before. Should get footage before we get kicked out. Well, it's not locked, so I think we can be in here. It said exit, no alarm.
At least you scare me. Well, what were you gonna do if like you pulled on the door and an alarm just happened?
There's a camera right there so they can see us.
I guess. Is this an exit?
I have no idea what said exit.
It said exit, but where?
The beginning of a found footage horror movie.
This is. We could probably use it as like beginning of a found footage movie. I think this is just like the back to
Yeah, it's the back rooms, dude.
it's like every store. Or no? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, those are the units. I mean, if we were more daring, we'd find an empty store and be like, yo, yo.
Even I'm not that dumb.
It's incredible. Oh, Lord.
Are we gonna have to go back where we came from? Because I don't know about you, but for me, that's across the ocean, man. I guess. Here? Oh, daylight. Okay. Oh. Yeah, employees only.
I mean, we had on video that it didn't say employees only on that door that we came in through, so we ain't culpable.
We made, in the video, we made our escape from the horrid place.
The guards were after us, dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
For a thumbnail.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, that was quite an adventure. Check that down below. Two security guards. They might actually be after us. Shit. Go, go, go. boys. On this most joyous day, I call upon you to crack open your cold ones. Take a moment, go to the fridge, get your canned orange juice, bring it here, and crack it open. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Every step of the way, you disappoint me.
Right.
Every step.
Sometimes the bubble's over, you gotta watch for that.
Invader Zim, Enter the Florpus.
Hello, and welcome once again to the darkest part of the den, where we discuss things. On today's program, we have a couple of delicious beverages.
Oh, I put mine down already? Shit.
I'm drinking a delicious Health-Aid kombucha. Flavor, bubbly rose. Mixture of hawthorn berry, mangosteen, and rose petals. It's very nice. Quite refreshing.
Okay. I have a LaCroix.
Grapefruit. Anyway, we just saw the movie. But before we talk about that, how about something crazy, something we hadn't planned on? How about we talk about the Invader Zim TV show? Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we both grew up with it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm not quite sure what year they came out. I could have done the research, but you know.
Fuck that.
I just know that throughout like a lot of my childhood, it was just there.
Yeah.
And I was watching it.
I loved Invader Zim growing up.
It was great. Like I was thinking about it like earlier. What I really loved about it is the atmosphere. I think it's somewhere between Courage the Cowardly Dog and Danny Phantom, and it's more leaning towards Courage. Like the show, it's this mixture of like horror,
comedy,
sci-fi,
slapstick,
late epic heroic sea humor.
These got peanuts and soap in them.
Danny Phantom's like action lore stuff.
And I think you liked it more for that side. You liked it more on the Danny Phantom side, and I loved it more on the Courage side, where I always considered Invader Zim to be a horror show.
Yeah, I think growing up I always thought, oh, this is a funny cartoon. And then like as a teen I thought, oh, this is a really cool like world. And now I'm like, yeah, no, this cartoon was pretty horrifying when you think about it. Not even when you think about it, when it just gets there.
Yeah.
It gets those moments and you're like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, when I was little, I was like, oh my god, I'm scared.
Oh gosh, is that Zim's eyeball? Oh
yeah.
My god.
And when I was a teen, I was like, YouTube, show me top 10 most disturbing moments in cartoons. Number 1, Invader Zim, Dark Harvest, every time.
Every time.
Like on 3 separate lists, it's always going to be Dark Harvest. And now as an adult, can I count myself an adult? Do I win the right?
You have the right. You have the floor.
I look at it and I go, wow, what a great horror show. It's always kind of been horror for me, because obviously I'm the horror guy. What a sick freak.
Yeah, you are the horror guy.
I think everything, like, from the music, it's got like this really distinct sound. Everything sounds a certain way. There's all these musical cues and just the coloring of everything so dark and gross. The Pizza Hog.
Pizza Hog.
Pizza Hog, I think it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my whole life.
You bloody pizza hog! We got chicken! We got booty! We got pizza! What more you asking for?
Pizza Hog will never not be funny.
It's so great. There's also, I think, this level of darkness that was quite unpredictable in the show. Like, I don't think you ever knew just how evil Zim was gonna be, or...
Yeah, like... Okay, like, Zim was either really, really just, like, evil, really smart, or really stupid. Like, one of those three things, and it was never, like, the same thing at the same time. It seemed to, like, shift. And I think it kind of makes sense from, like, a lore perspective, but that's just because I went, like, hard on, like, finding out everything about, like, the show's the show's lore after, like, it stopped airing, because I wanted more of it.
There's very, very few episodes in Invader Zim.
Yeah.
There's only 3 seasons.
There's only 3 seasons?
Yeah, with about, I think, 10 episodes each. Like, there's something that I feel...
There's like an unreleased season, wasn't there?
Is there? I don't know. You're the one who knows all the lore.
Indeed. Yeah, but, like, there was, like, an unreleased season. They had, like, all the episodes written out, but Nickelodeon had canceled it.
Yeah.
One of them involved... what was it? 10 minutes to your doom? Or 10 minutes to doom?
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, Zim's pack gets knocked off.
Yeah.
And Dib just steals it. And then the pack starts to fuse to Dib. And it like, he can't take it off. He, like, puts it on his stomach running away, but, like, then he can't take it off. And he starts, like, becoming Zim in his head.
That's a great episode.
And then Zim starts, like, to die. Like, the real Zim starts to, like, wither away because he's like, oh god, I need my pack to live. The network was like, no, that's too dark, and also just in case we want to keep Zim, don't kill him off.
Yeah.
They didn't, like, air the episode anyway, so whatever. But it ended with, like, at the last second, Zim's like, he has his pack back, and then he puts it on his back, and then he goes back to normal. Yeah. And he's like, Dib, you're stupid. We could have all died.
And amongst the episodes, there was a good number of them which were like these long, either 2-episode specials. And I was gonna say, I really feel like in those, it's where Invader Zim kind of shined the most.
What, like the food planet one where he gets
There's several, yeah. There's a lot of episodes which are just like
the Halloween one,
20 minutes or 2 episodes. Yeah, I feel like it's like when the show kind of had more time and they went a little bit slower, and the atmosphere, I feel, was considerably heavier. Yeah, and they
were allowed to, like, experiment.
Yeah, delve more into any given topic, and all, like, the topics or, like, the scenarios for each episode were pretty unique when compared to other shows where you have the body switch episode, you have the, like, stuff like that, premises you see very often. Mm-hmm. But God, and the characters. Yeah, the characters don't operate on, like, on a realm of logic.
Like, Zim is able to outthink aliens that are, like, way smarter than humans, but can't outthink a human. Yeah. And you can't outthink Gaz or anything, who doesn't care, and it's just like, I want to play video games, go away.
Yeah, and you have Dib, who's, like, sometimes malicious, sometimes, like, crazy, sometimes...
And sometimes he actually has a point.
Yeah, sometimes he's, like, sane. And then you have everyone else.
He's just always stupid.
Yeah, apart from those 3 characters, everyone else is just, like, completely gone. And it really does create a dark world when everyone is just, like, stupid or
it was disgusting. Like a weird bastardization.
Yeah, it's it's a parody of, like, humanity in real life. How everyone's always eating at Pizza Hog, or just,
everything is polluted and disgusting looking. Yeah, like, I remember reading this one fan thing. Okay, I'm going into fan shit again.
Yeah, you are.
I know. I'm sorry, but like,
don't do it.
But like, it was. I found it, like, interesting that, like, maybe how, like, Zim can't stand water.
Yeah, that might just be so polluted.
It might just be super polluted.
Yeah, I would believe that if they just said that. Yeah, because it looks gross, but I loved it. Just how gross it looked.
I can't recall a time where, like, Invader Zim's sky was, like, blue. It's almost always red or like some weird
or gray or green.
Yeah.
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 It's a good setting for just all the horrible things that exist in that world.
Oh yeah.
God, just great. It's great. So jump forward in time. And, I mean, in the meantime, the Invader Zim comic had been coming out. That was already some new Invader Zim for people. Mm-hmm. And I haven't read it all. You said you read one of them, right?
I read the first chapter.
First chapter.
Yeah. And it was quite a surprise. I don't know. Like, the artwork, it had kind of, you know, diverted from the original show, obviously. It's been some time.
And it's a comic as well.
Yeah. So you can, like, spend more time on it. You don't have to. I felt like the original Zim, like they probably like cut corners every once in a while because animation you have to.
But the rough look of it, I feel, became kind of part of it all. Yeah.
So the comic ended up looking a lot cleaner, and I think to compensate, they ended up having like really thick lines in the comic, that would kind of give it like an artificially rough look to it, but I don't know. It still felt a lot cleaner than the show.
Yeah, but it did like justice to it, right?
Yeah. It was still nice.
A lot of the Cartoon Network, like comic offshoots of TV shows, I think, are pretty good. I've read the Adventure Time and the regular show ones, and especially the Adventure Time ones. They get into like more lore. Yeah, that's what people really like from Adventure Time. The Gumball ones too are pretty good. So I mean, yeah, the Invader Zim one would, of course, still be good, but go in a different direction. Just like Enter the Florpus did.
Are we gonna talk about that now?
We're gonna talk about Enter the Florpus now.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah. I feel like it was geared more towards your crowd than mine.
Lore crowd?
The lore. No,
I wouldn't say that.
No, not the lore crowd. But I feel like you were more fond. You're more fond of like the action. Yeah, because I think my ideal movie would have been like this really creepy, like PG-13 rated.
Something kind of like the Halloween episode, right? Where they go to hell.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, inside Div's head. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
I think that would have been my ideal.
I just remember the Christmas episode.
The Christmas episode.
What does he have to gain or to lose? This all eludes me. As I was saying.
Why does he want to take over the Earth so badly? What does he have to gain or to lose? And the mechanizations of this malfunctioning Santa suit completely elude me.
As I was saying.
Tucks him under the bed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think what I would have liked to see was like this leaning in the horror direction. But it's not like I would go, oh, it was horror. It's not good. It was not horror. It was not good. But I'd say this movie was very far from the Courage the Cowardly Dog kind of silent, darker Zim that I liked.
Yeah, it felt like it. I don't want to say that it felt like someone else wrote it.
Oh no,
like,
I did not though.
Yeah, no, but like it felt like. I guess it felt like a creator who had long since abandoned a project, coming back to the project.
Well, no, because if I'm not wrong, I think he's the artist in the comic book as well. The ongoing comic book.
His style has changed. Yeah,
because like he's drawing it differently now, and he's definitely leaned more on like the action, the anime style sort of things.
Yeah.
There was
that one line.
There was
My name is Dib Membrane. I'm 12 years old.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of anime in that, and I was like, oh
no,
because I've long since abandoned anime, believe it or not.
I couldn't believe it. I still don't.
But yeah, I watched it, and I was getting like at some points I was getting Steven Universe flashbacks, and I was like,
ugh. Yeah. Same here actually.
Yeah, because they kind of try to do the anime hype thing in some of the battles. When the battles are great, it's really well animated. Let's talk about the art style.
I like the art style in the comics. it's slightly different in the it's different from the comics here.
Yeah, but the new style is very, very different from the original.
Yeah, and they're both pretty different.
I think the moment I saw the reveal, like a year ago or something, it was a long time ago, I was a little bit disappointed because I was like, oh, it's not the Zim I know. But of course, he can't be the kind of person who's like, I just want it.
I want it the way I had it back
yeah,
then.
the same thing over again. So I was like, okay. Especially because once the teaser trailer with him in the toilet came out, I just thought that was really funny. I don't know why it just got to me, but I was okay. It's different, and I mean, it did end up being different in the way I thought it was going to be, where they were abandoning the more horror aspects.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's the same creator, so I feel like he's moved beyond that at this point. Anyway.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's what I was trying to get at. That maybe he's just. It felt like someone who's kind of trying to come back to it and being like, okay, what did I used to do?
But now he's incorporating like new things that he likes.
For the art style, I mean, yeah, I agree that you shouldn't be like, well, I want it to be like the way it was.
Yeah.
Like there were certain conditions that got it to look the way that it did back then, and you're probably not going to be able to recreate those. Or at the very least, it might be kind of a pain in the ass too. I don't know, but and also it's just like not that time anymore, I guess.
It's hard, because it's the same creator, and you can't just have him be like, okay, let's do the same thing again.
Do the thing that you did before. Do that again. But I mean, there was that art style. Then there was like his in the comics, which evolved and changed.
Of course, the animation being like more.
And then there's the animation, which is based off of the comic, but it's rounder.
It looked a bit rough at points. I think the moment, like the first thing, I was like, ooh. Well, after like the whole little anime section, the guest studio probably animated that. It looked a bit rough, and I was like, ooh. But I think I got over it after a while because they did a lot of like separate little expressions and frame by frame. Well, not movement, but every frame had like a different expression. It was well drawn. I mean, it looked nice at several points, but
it looked nice, but
sometimes
it wasn't
the movement was janky.
Honestly,
yeah.
I liked the colors. I think the only thing I mean, yeah, I actually would have preferred like something like closer to the comic, or if they tried to go like more edgy.
Like
if they try,
that's too edgy. That
felt bad to say, but
yeah, that's a good way to say it though. It would have been bad if they tried to make dark again and then just become edgy. I think it would have been a fate worse than death for them.
Yeah, like I feel like if they had tried that and kept the colors that they used, because the colors were great.
Oh no,
they were amazing.
There are the few shots in this movie that I think were like prettier than anything in the whole series. Like the one shot when he was in the base and he was like being lifted up by the tentacles.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this shot looks better than anything in the series. But still it's different. It's like something else.
I think the series had to rely a lot on like shot composition.
Yeah.
Like I remember like this one scene of like we look into Zim's like underground base, his underground lab, and like we just see like him in a giant crescent thing, like typing on a computer.
Yeah.
It's like this big overcomplicated machine for like a computer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. Like I don't know, like they had to do stuff like that because they couldn't just like have like this complicated shot of like going into like his lab and having it be like this spooky kind of experience.
I'd say the darkness was like completely gone.
Yeah.
The darkness, I think, like I said, my favorite part of the old show. I'm not saying like I didn't like this because there's also that other half which is also really cool. But the darkness, it's gone. I don't think I'd even classify this as horror anymore, which is not a bad thing again. But it's, it was this action thing.
Yeah, action comedy. And I think that didn't work too well for me, honestly. And just in the fact that Zim's always kind of been both.
Yeah.
Like, let's laugh at this joke, and then let's laugh at, like, this horrible thing that happens.
Yeah, and how he had, like, a human test subject with, like, a drill in his head, a screw in his head.
Oh, yeah.
It's great! And
never want to leave this magical place. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy and never want to leave.
I don't feel anything else. It was great. It was all, even these aspects are like
Want some
nonsense.
pancakes? You say to that one kid.
Yeah, and even if it's not like, it's not presented as something horrifying, but it is, you know. Oh god, there's so many one-liners in the original show too.
Yeah.
Like so many little phrases that you remember.
Yeah, yeah. It was.
Look at him, he's an alien. He has green skin.
Foolish worm boy. It's a skin condition.
Oh yeah, it's not having ears part of your skin condition too, Zim.
Yes.
Like we remember them because they're just like so funny and execution and everything. Then,
God damn it.
Was there anything from the new movie? I want to rag on it because I feel like we're just going back to the original. Yeah, no, I feel they've done that before in the series.
They did. Yeah, they did
done that
actually. Wait a
before.
minute. Yeah, when he was just they were across the street and he's like, Zim. What?
Zim.
What?
But he says it the same way. He's like, Zim. Zim. Yeah. No, it feels like
that was what was it? Mortos der Soul Stealer.
It was, I think. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Just freaking weird paranormal stuff that happens sometimes too.
Science fiction and paranormal, it's all like real, and they just play with it all. The only thing that isn't real is Chickenfoot.
Oh yeah, Chickenfoot. No, Chickenfoot is real.
Wait, Chickenfoot
He lives
is
in an
real.
apartment.
He lives in an apartment 2 doors down from Turkey Neck.
He's more chicken than man now. Oh wait, what was it? He's more chair than man now. That was a line.
That was from the new one. Yeah, that was a good line. I feel like we're talking about the old series like too much. Like we're talking about the movie, then we go back to the series.
Okay.
Like as if we didn't like the movie. But it was good. I liked it.
I liked it. I liked it.
Like it served as like this new thing.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't call it a continuation of the old series.
Like a nice end point. I think.
I'd say it. Not even an end point.
Is it an end? It's not an end.
It was like a bit of like a rebooted one shot. Like this feels like what a Invader Zim reboot would be.
Oh.
Like a sort of
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But in that case, would you want, if this is a one shot, like would you want?
Would I want more?
Would you want more?
I mean, if they kept up this like high level of like action, like I'd be like, yeah.
If it was on Netflix, they might.
Yeah, on Netflix. Like I think this would be a cool point to like keep doing Invader Zim or do it over again.
The second they try to go to Nickelodeon, it's over.
Yeah. Because
they're gonna like not give you anything, and they're gonna cancel it like after the first season.
They're gonna buy the show just to cancel it. Yeah, we're interested.
Screw you, buddy.
We're interested in making this show happen. First day in the office.
Okay, we're canceled.
Yeah, you walk in empty office. What are you doing here? I'm here for the show. It was canceled. It didn't make as much money as SpongeBob. It hasn't even aired yet.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah. Shut up before you get thrown in the dungeon.
Dungeon?
Yeah, right next to Dan Schneider. Yeah, I mean, have you seen Dan Schneider? He's deep in the slime pit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. Dan Schneider's never coming back. You're never getting another iCarly.
He's been slimed.
You're welcome.
God, that was a bad decision, slime. Goddamn Nickelodeon.
It was their whole aesthetic for a long time, though.
It was. Anyway, I feel like reboots like this can only really exist on Netflix now. It really was just like another Zim episode, I think.
A really hyperactive one, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty hyperactive. There was quite a bit of emphasis on the like more kinetic humor.
As you know, tomorrow is Peace Day, and nobody is as excited for the big celebration as I am. I am! Not scientifically possible!
Whatever happened to that Thundercats thing?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Was it just destroyed?
I hope so. I hope it was yeeted out of a cannon.
Like, I mean,
it looked horrible.
I mean, it just looked like, you know, the same kind of humor you were getting already. I'm not gonna say horrible, but just not interesting.
Like just boring.
But
challenging.
but never happened. I mean, but so we'll never really know. I'm trying to think of the movie because we're not talking about the movie.
Yeah, sorry. We keep like drifting off. Is that a sign of something that we keep drifting off topic?
Yeah, I feel like
other things.
I feel like it might be because I think our love of Invader Zim and what it stands for is greater than what the new movie was able to deliver. I want to say, but like I said, it's not bad.
It's not. Yeah, it's really
not
not.
bad.
It's a fun experience for sure. It has something for like. It has like so much for the fans who have been like waiting for something new from Invader Zim.
Yeah, like we got like one Pizza Hut cameo, which I was waiting for, and he looks significantly less gross. I was a little bit upset by that.
Yeah,
I like Pizza Hut just because of how
grotesque,
like disgusting. He had children.
He
had children thinking into him. Remember, there's kids like on top of him that are just like thinking into him. Motionless.
I love you, Pizza Hut.
No, I love you. I hate my life. I mean, they had to.
I gotta stop eating pizza.
I gotta stop eating pizza. And you know, they had the tack ship. They had mini moves. It was like a lot because the series ended. I was expecting something
I remember like in the original show, whenever like they brought up mini moose, it was just like, oh yeah, it's like a joke. Oh yeah,
no,
it's
I think didn't they bring him up just once in the last episode?
I've seen.
In the Christmas special, Zim says it's Mini Moose. He's been
here.
Yes, my loyal sidekick. He's been here the whole time.
Maybe that was just like a moose toy or something. Actually.
Well, yeah, he showed up from time to time, but he was not like the floating moose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like everybody was waiting for the new Zim. Everybody, you know, we went to Hot Topic. We tried to, you know, we just had to kind of walk out in front of it, and
we could not do that.
We cannot do that. We can't go in there buy our Gur shirts or anything. That was like a possibility, but then we were like, we both like ourselves too much. We could not go back into Hot Topic. There was a time, a dark time, and we would say, "Mom, take me to Hot Topic."
Not anymore.
Buy me that one, Mom. Yes.
Not anymore.
The one with the funny.
Never
buy me that Homestuck shirt, Mother. Yes. I'll wear it every day.
And you will.
And
until you get over it.
And I did. Until I found it in my closet and I go, oh Lord, I wore this.
Oh God. I'm happy about myself.
Yeah,
but we're both way past the point of Hot Topic. That's the point here.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Man, now that I'm realizing, did we need an Invader Zim movie?
I think the comics were enough. Honestly.
Yeah, like this was an opinion I had like a while ago, but now that we started talking about it, I'm actually realizing is that something we really needed.
It was kind of unnecessary.
I think what I wanted was like a conclusion
to the whole story.
Yeah, I wanted it to be like a Samurai Jack sort of thing.
Johan, right? Johan? Oh, I don't know what the creator's name. Something Vasquez.
Yeah, Vasquez. What Vasquez thought.
What Lord Vasquez.
Lord Vasquez. We respect him. We love him.
What Lord Vasquez thought to do would be like have Zim, I guess, grow to like the Earth or something, and like end up
fighting for it. I think like after getting like this new episode, I'll call it, I realized, well, no, just end it. I think I was done with Invader Zim, but I rewatched the series a lot, and I say yes, this is good. I like it.
It's an amazing show. I love it every time.
But thinking about a new one, I think I was very truly expecting like a conclusion,
like closure.
Closure yeah.
To, I guess, just the whole story.
Yeah, because it's like a story. It's just like Samurai Jack. He's in the future. He's got to get back to the past. Samurai Jack.
There's actually a.
You gotta get back to the past. Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack.
And like the series ended, and he never defeated Aku. Like the thing is trying to do every episode. And Zim, every episode, he's trying to destroy the Earth or do something
conquer it,
or something. That's his goal.
Yeah.
But he never does. So you're expecting, okay, it's I don't know how many years later, you got to finish it up.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't.
They kind of left it open.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do more because I don't think. Do they want to?
I don't know. I guess it would depend on like the reception that the movie gets.
It's gonna be warm. People are gonna love this.
Yeah, but how many?
Oh God, it's on Netflix. People watch Netflix. Yeah, I think mid-review we've just realized that this movie did not really need to happen.
Yeah, no, not really.
We did.
I could have gone my entire life without seeing this.
Well, yeah, I feel like if it wasn't a conclusion, it was just like more, but like done differently, like reboot. It was a reboot.
Yeah.
It's just like in the same way where you go, oh, do you need a reboot?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's there. Hooray, but okay, whatever.
Yeah. Because it was different in the way that the Child's Play remake was, the one that the first review.
Where it was like less,
where it's like, it has nothing to do with the original, so you're like, okay, it's different, I like it, and it's fun.
I mean, this one definitely seems to have something to do with the original.
But it was, I think, too close to the original to, like, actually warrant being made.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
If you're not gonna make it, like, I don't know. It was good, though. It was fun. You watch it once and you go, yes, this is funny. It was funny. We were laughing at several points, and we were glad to see these characters again doing new things. And
yeah.
But we didn't need it.
No. Not at all.
It sounded a lot more sadder than I thought it would.
Indeed.
I mean, if they announced another one,
I'll
watch it.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll watch it on first day. But I think I'd like to see a conclusion. The comics can go on because like the comics are really good. They're their own like separate timeline.
Yeah. Honestly, I think if you're gonna take anything out of this review, just read the comics.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of us were like expecting the movie to be a continuation of the series. We want to see more of the show.
Yeah, because I mean, like that's. I guess the story's set up in that kind of way. But
yeah.
again, it's like super easy to do that, like in Invader Zim, because it's not like the series ever went anywhere.
Yeah. But I think that's what I wanted as a conclusion, for it to go somewhere and just be like, okay.
Not just, okay, it's more of Zim's antics. Oh, he almost killed everyone.
Yeah, it's just another episode.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, goddamn.
Goddamn. It's sad.
I know.
We started and we're like, yeah, Enter the Florpus, yeah. And then we're like, yeah, let's talk about it.
Wait a minute. This was pointless.
I mean, we did get like more character interaction that we haven't seen very much of before, but that's not Invader Zim really.
Yeah, no, that felt really weird. Like everything between
genuine emotion in Invader Zim.
Yeah, no. I remember one thing that the creator said, Lord Vasquez, said was that if you find Invader Zim cute, like something is wrong with you.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. Just that this show is not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be fucking weird.
Well, yeah, but here I think he was kind of going back on that.
Yeah, he's going back on that hard.
You know, Gaz is like no longer like some pseudo paranormal evil entity. Now she's like some girl.
She's just a normal character. And that I feel like that kind of takes away from her.
That's not Gaz really, but like
that was not Gaz. That was a watered down Gaz.
It's different, but you know.
There was Professor Membrane who first. I guess
he loved his son. Like all we ever got on the show with him going like, oh that boy,
my poor deluded boy,
that boy and the dead. You better not be raising the dead in there. I said I was sorry. It's like a dynamic. It's like Faith and Ferb, where like every episode is the same thing. I feel like it's not dynamic.
If you all of a sudden stopped having Candace be super annoying, it would be like, okay, well that's. Okay, but like that's not Candace.
Yeah, if it was like a new show, I feel like I'd be like, "Yo, this is great." Without the
like if they announced it as like a reboot.
Yeah, no, if it was something else, if it was called.
Wasn't.
Yeah, if it was not Invader Zim. There's too much comparison to the original. If it was like a brand new show, wouldn't you be really hyped to like see more of it?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, honestly. But it's Invader Zim. Yeah.
Invader Zim has that,
it
has that place in my heart and that horrible pit in my head, and, like, the movie just didn't fit into either one of those.
Yeah, and like I said, my favorite aspect was, of course, the atmosphere, the dirtiness, the grossness.
And that's all cleaned up. That's gone.
It's all been cleaned up, and there's, like, this other aspect, which, of course, they did well, but I don't know. So, like, what's the message we can take from this?
I guess pertaining to remakes.
Yeah.
Just that some things don't outgrow their legacy. Sometimes I think it's better to just leave a well enough show alone.
Yeah.
That's mine.
If they were gonna go for it, if they've just done like a full series and been like, Invader Zim the new series, and like just had it been like different, or because Invader Zim is already the thing, but if they'd done like a new series with like a new premise, maybe, I don't know, it just shouldn't have been done. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Just read the comic.
Yeah, because then there's a problem. You don't want to do the same thing again.
Yeah.
It's just more of the same, but the same was so good, but you don't want more of the same. And you can't ask the creator to be like, okay, remember that thing you made 20 years ago?
Do that.
Do that again.
Exactly the same way. Any of this new shit you like, fuck it. Don't do that.
So, you know what, at the end of the day, good, bad, do it, don't do it, make a remake, don't make a remake. Who knows? You think we'll see Zim again in the future?
I hope next time I do, he's on a page in a comic book.
Very well. And like the pages in a book rot away in the library, we will be here, rotting away, waiting in the dark.
Shit, that scared me.